Good morning, everyone. We're almost there. Shavuos is this week, Thursday night. There's a very fascinating medrash that tells us that when Moshe went up to Shemayim, to heaven, to receive the Torah, the angels wanted to stop him. And they said, what's man doing with this spiritual Torah, taking into the physical world? They said, stay up here with us spiritual beings. The Torah is a spiritual entity. So Moshe didn't know what to say. So God told Moshe, answer them. So how did Moshe answer them? Moshe told them, so 1 second, let's look at the Torah. Let's see what it says. It says, Kabed et savicha v'esimecha. You should honor your father and mother. It says, do you guys have a father? Do you guys have a mother to honor? And he continues, it says that you shouldn't desecrate the Shabbat, and you have to eat kosher, and you have to build a fence on the roof. And the Midrash continues and lists many different mitzvot. They're all physical mitzvot. He says, are you able to desecrate the Shabbat? Are you able to ride a horse? Are you able to mix milk and meat together? Are you able to eat? And continues and continues. Finally, the angel says, okay, you got us. And they allowed him through to receive the Torah. Say the commentaries, what was the dialogue in between the angels and Moshe? They knew about these mitzvot. Say the commentaries that the dialogue between the angels and Moshe, that the angels were saying, look, yes, there's a physical component, but it's the spiritual learning of it. It's not so much the practice, but it's the learning, it's the idea, the philosophy, the spiritual connection through the learning of it, but not the action. Moshe said, no, look, the Torah, of course we have to learn it, and of course there's depth and Kabbalistic ideas behind the mitzvos, but the Torah is practical. It's things that you have to do with the physical hands. It's a physical Torah. It's a way of elevating the physical through the spiritual. But the Torah is a guidebook of how to take the physical, parents, food, a day of rest, and make it something spiritual. That is what the Torah, and that the angels don't have. The angels can't do that. The angels are all spiritual. That is the gift that God gave us, and that's what we're going to be celebrating in a couple of days, the ability to transform, to change the physical into something spiritual. Honoring your parents, now making it into something spiritual. Making a blessing before you eat, making the food into something spiritual. That is the gift that God gave us, Hashem gave us. And that was Moshe's answer. And that we have to reflect on and realize that the quickest and best way for us to elevate ourselves is by recognizing that the Torah, of course, is a spiritual idea and an intellectual concept, but more than just intellectual, it's a way of connecting the physical with the spiritual, and that's why there's all the mitzvot and all the learning. Wishing everyone a beautiful day and a good week.